For today's cup of coffee, very interesting article. This is from Daily Mail by Stacy Liberatore from October the 3rd of 2023. America's oldest mummy on display inside a Pennsylvania funeral home for 128 years is set to receive a proper burial. The man is known only as Stoneman Willie, and he was an alcoholic who died of kidney failure in a local jail on November the 19th of 1895 and was accidentally mummified by a mortician experimenting with new embalming techniques. The man's true identity is unknown because he gave a fake name when he was arrested more than a century ago for pickpocketing, and his body will receive its final rites and be carried by a procession to the nearby Forest Hills Memorial Park for burial on October the 7th of 2023. And the Almonds Funeral Home said it has now actually identified Stoneman Willie using historical documents and will reveal his name when they lay the body to rest. Until now, not much has been known about him beyond his Irish roots. Kyle Blankenbiller, funeral director, stated, quote, "We don't refer to him as a mummy. We refer to him as our friend Willie. He has just become such an icon, such a storied part of not only Reading's past, but certainly its present," end quote. That's really cool that they have respect for the body of this individual. And historical documents show that Stoneman Willie was preserved by Theodore Allman, a mortician experimenting with innovative arterial embalming, which is a technique still relatively new in the late 19th century. And before this, corpses were stored on ice until the burial. The process entails injecting the embalming fluid into an artery, which displaces the blood, and a drain tube facilitates the ejection of blood from the vein. Local historian George M. Miser VI, I think that's the 11th, my bad, Roman numerals there, told the Washington Post that Allman mixed his own recipe that was overrun with formalin, a chemical used in the embalming process, and the excessive amount petrified Willie's body. Stoneman Willie gave the false name of James Penn when he was arrested after being found inside a local boarding house with a gold watch, razor, and money in his hands, all of which he had stolen. The 37-year-old died after battling gastritis, which worsened into acute uremia or end-stage kidney disease. Historical documents have identified Stoneman Willie's real name, which will be inscribed at the bottom of his tombstone when his body is buried this weekend. And as we can see from the pictures, I have more than one picture, that's pretty well mummified. And that you can see, and I'll give the link to the article, and you can have a closer examination as far as the condition of the skin and the nails and the teeth, everything always intact. And whoever did the embalming, it may not have been the process that he wanted, but that's still pretty good. I mean, really, that's interesting as far as the details that remained of this corpse, including the hair. Yeah, I think it's sad that this man was 37 years old and had drank himself to death. It's awesome and very admirable that this place has decided to go ahead and bury Stoneman Willie. And what do you think about that? Do you think that they should go ahead and bury him, or should they allow the public to continue to view the mortician's experiment? I don't know. What's the difference between this and viewing mummies in a museum? I know that there's a lot of people that's taking precedence and issue with mummies now, that they are returning them to the original homelands and different things like that. It's nothing more than legal grave robbing. Archaeologists, yes, grave robbers, all of them. So, but I thought this was really, it's a sad story, but it has a good ending. If you think that it's the proper thing to do to go ahead and bury Willie. I think he deserves that. I'm really glad that this funeral home and these people have given him the respect for the human being that he was. I wish he had gotten some respect during the time that he was alive, but it's hard to respect somebody that's a pickpocket. Maybe Willie should have respected himself. Anyhow, you can let us know what you think in the comments. If you've had experiences with paranormal, supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you have had an opportunity at some point to view Stone Willie, then you can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. And the email address is there in the description box. And again, the link to the article and the pictures. There were several of them. There was even a video. I didn't include the video because it's just a little bit above my technology. So you can send those things to us. And like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't end up as a mummy. That's the main thing. Also, know while you're alive that you're very loved and you're very appreciated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup. Bye.